Okay, ladies, you know the rules. Remember, obey my commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. God bless. Touch gloves.
You see the height advantage that Fabiana Bytyqi will be bringing into this one as they touch gloves at centre ring. 7th professional contest for young Francesca Hennessy.
For the first round, round 1.
Chief support here in Derby. Hennessy looking to start fast, just firing out that jab a little short. 10 scheduled 2-minute rounds. And Hennessy working with a new nutritionist. He's working with a really good strength and conditioner in my neck of the woods, Luke Greenslade, who's been at the Fight Hotel with her this week, and no doubt talking about physicality, Dave, she looks by far the best physical condition we've seen her so far, and a couple of pounds that she shed. She's been boxing roughly 120 pounds. She's got rid of a couple of those and looking really, really lean.
Yeah, she looks a lot more athletic now. You can see the work's been put in. She's, you know, taking her food seriously.
Sharp combination, finishing off with a left hook to the body. Hand speed, considerable advantage for her at this stage of the contest. Bytyqi nice and calm at centre ring, just tucking up tight and trying to take those on the elbows. She'll know there'll be a little bit of youthful exuberance and perhaps expectation more so than there is on her. She'll be able to just calmly work her way into this contest.
Yeah, Hennessy looks like she's on fast forward at the moment. Everything's like super fast. We've got to see if she can keep that sort of pace up.
My trainer Bradley Skeet was a real practitioner of the kind of hit and not get hit school of professional boxing. She's got a little bit more tendency to engage than he had there, I say. Not afraid of standing and trading, getting involved.
She's landed 2 or 3 really nice left hooks underneath that right elbow already.
Yeah, she had a good first round and punctuates it there as the 10-second clapper sounds. Round 1 in the banks for Fran Hennessy. Didn't take
seconds out. Round 2.
So into the second we go. Good first round from Fran Hennessy. Just boxed in a tight circle, pot-shotted. Bytyqi just started a little bit more urgency in her footwork in the second round.
Yeah, you would expect Bytyqi to start going downstairs to the body, try and slow those legs down.
Yeah, the 2 minutes absolutely fly by. Hennessy just caught a counter left hook on the glove. Bytyqi super calm, just turning with Hennessy. She steps around and just looking to try and punch with her now. Can't really wait until she's punched because she's kind of there and then she's not there. Nice right hand.
And she needs to cut off the ring a little bit better. Stepping up to her left a little bit quicker when Hennessy escapes.
Considerable hand speed of Fran Hennessy. Just eats a double jab on the exit there.
That's nice work. Double left hook, then rolls the counter.
Laterally seeing plenty coming so far. Bytyqi knows she's got to try and put her under a little bit more pressure than she has done in these first 2 rounds. They can slip away fast. Second best at the moment as Hennessy just momentarily switches to southpaw and they lock up. Some short right hand there from Hennessy, left hook. Picking really well and then just remembering her defensive responsibilities after she's punched and doesn't really stay still for long. Changing positions, just forcing Bytyqi to reset.
And Bytyqi's counters are way too slow. I mean, she knows that Hennessy's going to go with that left hook downstairs. As soon as the left hook touches, she'll be firing her own left hook.
I think if you know by this stage that you're considerably at a disadvantage in terms of hand speed, you've got to try and punch with her. rather than waiting, because she's not there after she's thrown. Nice double left hook. Just ripping to both flanks. This is really good stuff from Hennessy here. Just steps around to her right-hand side. Again, just coming in close, making herself a small target, finding the gaps where they appear.
The left hook's there all night downstairs. She's throwing him a little bit more weight this round as well. That's a nice right hand as well from Hennessy.
Well, she promised the best boxing performance that we've seen so far, and in these first 3 rounds or so, she's delivering exactly that. It's really good stuff from her. Eye-catching work, really clean boxing, good movement.
She'll start feinting that left hook downstairs to the side and then switching round, I would imagine, because now Bytyqi says she's actually moving, dropping towards the right every time she thinks she's going to throw it, which is leaving her other side all exposed.
Could start to open opportunities upstairs as well.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Well, it's faultless so far.
Bytyqi's just opting to step off now. Of course, we haven't got a translator in their corner. Imagining that maybe just said, look, you need to change tack, because following her around and being pot shotted isn't going to work for you. Maybe try and step off and bring her onto something. Not bad to try and make an adjustment at this stage when you know you've lost the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Whether she can do it is another question altogether. Hennessy in somewhat of a kind of flow state right now, really, really relaxed and just stepping around her, pot shotting, almost like she's on the heavy bag, not to be disrespectful, the kind of movements that you see when fighters are relaxed and practicing combinations without fear of what's coming back, and that is really because there isn't that much coming back at this stage.
And it's not that she's not throwing, she's throwing too late. It's almost on a 1-second delay almost. You know, she's not sharp enough to catch, counter, or even take a shot and counter. She'll take the shot, she'll brace that tight. She'll brace that tight that she'll catch the shot or it lands, and then as Hennessy's about to move anyway, that's when she throws.
That was a nice left hook, just stunned Bytyqi there, just got a little response.
And a right
I
hand.
think Hennessy felt that she just had a minor breakthrough, just put a little bit of spice behind a couple of right hands, just to see how Bytyqi is feeling. Lovely left hook to the body and then the head, super fast, accurate hands.
She's just sitting down on her punches a little bit more, Hennessy, now.
I think that was what Bradley Skeet said to her, just caught the end of that round, just said to her, look, it's time to start stepping things up a little bit now. And she's doing that, just anchoring the feet more. You can hear the sound of the punches just change a little bit the last minute or so.
Yeah, I heard Bradley, he said just keep chipping away. This is when you feel like just step on a bit, go with it. But she's got the timing of Bytyqi's shots. She knows what she's throwing. She knows when she's throwing it. Her coach just said, now you can stand in the pocket more and start beating her up, basically.
One-way traffic so far as we approach the midway point in proceedings here in our chief support. Francesca Hennessy in the purple trunks. Fabiana Bytyqi, former atomweight world champion, in the red. Hasn't been able to really get close to the home fighter so far. Laboured couple of jabs come out, Hennessy dropping under them, just seeing them coming. Lovely crisp right hand off the jab that time. Just trying to step across her. Bytyqi trying to block her exit. Better body work from Bytyqi. Another left hook lands. Hennessy now willfully standing in front of her just to see what she has got in response. And that's a sign of real confidence, because she doesn't need to be hit.
No.
She's opting to be hit. Push off with the forearm. Referee just having a look at that, and she's just switching sides, Hennessy.
Yeah, she's nullifying her work. When you're not taking shots clean, you don't mind taking cuffing shots. They don't do anything to you, so you don't mind taking those. That's what Hennessy's doing. She's either evading the shots completely or just taking them, just cuffing a little bit, just riding them off a little bit. And then she's in a position to counter her counters.
She did something similar against Dorota Norek. I think it was her 3rd or 4th fight, where she was just so in command. Norek was a little bit older, I think 35, so 16 years between them at the time, and it showed in the hand speed. But Hennessy just boxed her for the first 2 or 3 rounds and then just started to settle down and was happy to stand and trade. Got a little bit marked up, but it was good to see she's willing to take shots, because as you go up, I mentioned earlier, some of the women at the top of the division, they're ferocious, and you're going to be in some attritional fights. You need to know that you can take shots and be comfortable doing so. You're not going to always be able to box pretty and perfect all the time, even.
And was getting beat up on the back foot. She doesn't know what to do. You know, if you're too slow for somebody and they can see every move you make and they're always a step ahead, it's a very, very difficult night.
Very rarely do you see knockouts.
Yeah, I was just about to say, unless you've got that concussive power, then it's a real difficult night.
Could be a much easier night than anticipated for Fran Hennessy, but certainly should be grateful to get 10 good rounds in if it goes that far. Just pulling out of range, dipping down to her right-hand side, watching those jabs sail overhead. Clean performance from her so far. Just takes that left hook to the body on the gloves.
It's a great performance so far.
Rattles off 5 or 6 there to the body. And the head movement after she's punched. Diligent with it. Doesn't get greedy, just picks her work and makes sure that she's thinking defensively every time she's landed.
And then her feet are too sharp. She gets out of range as Bytyqi wants to throw the straight shots. Look.
Nice left hook under the elbow that time.
Chopping right hand in as well. This is getting demoralising for Bytyqi. She's having no success. She can't get a foothold in the fight.
Yeah, first time in between the rounds, you could just see a slightly diminished look on her face, lack of confidence, just a knowing look that actually I may well be beaten here. And that's not good for a fighter at this stage of a contest, with still plenty of rounds to be won ahead, but she clearly doesn't believe, you can see it in her body language, that she can actually win rounds from this point onwards.
No, she's trying to be competitive.
That was flashy from Hennessy. Dropped down to the floor and then thumped her right hand through, just befuddling Bytyqi to put a punctuation on another really good 3s and 4s and not be in any danger, Dave.
Yeah, definitely. I think what Bradley Skeet's thinking there is she's boxing brilliant. She's boxing out of skin. It's perfect boxing. Now, let's put that gold dust on. Let's start, hurting the girl. Let's start looking to try and get a stoppage.
Heeding instructions already, just rattles those shots off to the body, left hook to the head. Picking her away, just looking for that little guard pull down. That's 1-2 from Bytyqi there. Just rare moments of success for her to hang on to. Left hook, misses the double jab. Ideal scenario for Hennessy as well, Dave, to be able to box a 10-rounder virtually at your pace, go through the gears as you desire. It won't always be like this, of course, but if you were to sort of design the perfect first 10-round, it'd probably be how it's going so far. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I actually thought this would be a little bit more competitive. And what I was saying before, and for her development, I was hoping for a little bit more competitive. So she has to answer some questions. But she's boxed that well. It's not a slight on Bytyqi. It's the fact that Hennessy's boxed that well. She's been very, very impressive. She's done everything right tonight. And then she's hit with enough weight on, so where it stops Bytyqi from thinking, I'm just going to throw everything and just walk her down. You can't do that. When people say, I'm going to walk you down and walk straight through you, that means that they don't believe that anyone's got any sort of power to register on. Well, obviously, even if you don't get a knockout and you don't wobble somebody, you're obviously hitting them hard enough to stop them from walking through you. And that's what Hennessy's doing. And now I think she's starting to register and actually hurt Bytyqi.
Yeah, just pushing her back for the first time in the contest now. Visibly, it was Bytyqi holding the centre of the ring and following without purpose. But now she is on the back foot, and it is Hennessy well and truly in the ascendancy. 10-second clapper sounds to signal the end of the round is coming to a close. One-way traffic.
Round 8.
So 3 rounds to go in our chief support here in Derby. Crowd's really filled up here at the arena. Fran Hennessy in full control through 7 rounds, picking her shots at will, moving around the target really well.
Yeah, a defensive work in the pocket there was lovely. She rattled off her own shots and then slip.
Bytyqi's done an excellent job with her. And she's heeded instructions tonight to a fault as well. Every time he's been telling her to make adjustments in the corner, she's come straight out and delivered what's been asked of her. And now she's beginning to really put the hands together. Bytyqi, stiff jab.
See the frustration on Bytyqi's face there when she looked over towards us.
Hennessy just dropping off the line, watching those shots whistle past, ripping to the body. Sinking everything she has into that left hook under the elbow.
Just like a few little feints now. I like to see Hennessy drop her.
Done their homework, haven't they? Hennessy, again, that left hand to the body, just sinking in time and time again, finding its mark every time she throws it. Certainly Hennessy, as you would expect, she was breathing pretty heavily in between the rounds.
She's worked hard.
New territory shortly for her. A solid right hand that time.
Oh, nice double left hook underneath.
Yeah, little left hook counter from Bytyqi as well.
Round 9.
I mean, listen, it's easier to give good advice when you're in control, as she is, but it's the right advice they're giving her in the corner.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? What I like about Fran Hennessy is that she listens and she follows instructions. I always say, you know, if you can't follow instructions, you don't win major titles. And she follows the instructions.
Bytyqi, double left hook to the body lands. Hennessy responds. Just standing in front of her now. Just over 3 minutes to go total in the contest. It's just jabs against the guard. Reverses the 1-2. Jabs to the body. Just trying to switch the levels up a bit now. I don't think Bytyqi's in any danger of being taken out here. She's got the guard too high and tight for a start. The body shots consistently as they've landed haven't seemed to really bother her. She's never looked particularly hurt at any point in the contest, but the volume,
yeah,
it's been death by 1,000 cuts, yeah, kind of stuff. Incredibly frustrating for her, and an easy coaster of a session this for Hennessy so far.
Yeah, that's where as she goes along, I think working on feints and putting the feints in so the body shots land without your expectation. Because when you're making the same movement over and over, you can't. She's bracing herself, so she knows that they're coming. When you get hit downstairs with shots that you don't see coming, they're the one that absolutely take everything out of you. Or to the chin, for that matter.
Well, yeah, the old Canelo Alvarez worked the left hook to the body for 7 rounds and then throw on upstairs the last moment they're thinking about it. Well, she just got caught with a jab there, trying that little move as she was. And just a reminder to her that Bytyqi still there, not hurt, willing to throw back. Ooh, nice left hook counter from Bytyqi. That's what she's looking for. The touch.
Final round.
So into the final round we go. Lovely 1-2 from Hennessy there, and they lock up the centre ring. Nice left hand to the body.
Really whipping those shots in now.
Really starting to try and sit down on everything she can, knowing that the finish line's in sight. Desperately looking for some kind of finish. And Bytyqi, forlorn though she's looked these last 4 or 5 sort of intervals in between the rounds, hasn't really looked in major distress, hasn't looked particularly gassed or out of breath, just has been second best for almost every second of every round since the first belt.
Yeah, just that difference in speed, you know, right from the first round where it was evident. The speed of hands, the speed of foot, the defense, the reflexes, everything. Hennessy's just 1-2 steps in front of her all the way.
Let's go. Yes, let's go again.
Left hook, right hand from Hennessy, less than 30 seconds of the 10th and final round to go. Just hands low, shimmying into range, dropping off the line, looking for something. Bytyqi landed a nice left hook, but Hennessy just shortens the shots up. Right hand, left hook, and then starting to fire away to the body. Left hook upstairs, Bytyqi responds with a 1-2. Futile from her now. In the bag for Francesca Hennessy. Just looking to put a final punctuation on an excellent performance, a career best from her so far, and they embrace in the ring, all smiles.